out and having some breakfast with me.
Yes, the breakfast was great. This was my first time here,
Okay.
and so I ordered some chorizo and egg.
Okay.
Actually, I was going to order the barbacoa, but they were out,
Oh
which is
gosh.
because it's probably so good they sold out.
It's probably sold
They
out.
sold
Yes.
out, which is common because in all the barbacoa places, they only sell it at certain times and certain days
Yeah.
and stuff. So I had to try. Wasn't there? I had the chorizo and egg instead. Delicious.
Okay, but that just means you have to come back out again to try the barbacoa next time.
I'm gonna have to. Yes, that's how I'll look at it. Got an excuse to come to Robstown.
Absolutely.
Well, I would have to say that this event has gone very well.
Yes. I'm very
You've
happy.
had an opportunity to meet some people. Why don't you just talk about that?
Absolutely. So throughout this whole campaign, I've been given the opportunity to talk to citizens of our community, Robstown, Corpus, the island, just different areas. And I'm very appreciative of everything that I've learned so far. I think more than anything, it's been a learning experience, what the people want, what the people need. I think we're ready for change, and I hope to be that change.
When you're like today's event, it was cold this morning, but
It was cold.
the clouds opened up, the sun came out, and now we're sitting in the shade,
Yeah.
feeling very comfortable. It's actually a little hot in the sun right now.
Yeah.
One thing that I took away from here is that there were other candidates as well, and there was a little bit of a camaraderie amongst everyone because there's some people who I guess technically are competitors in a way, but at the same time they're all here, and I see you visiting with them, and then perhaps other people here, whether they're supporting you or them, really trying to support everybody.
Absolutely.
You feel the same way, or did you get some kind of feeling in that in terms of teamwork or community?
Absolutely. I think, well, today ended up being a beautiful day. It was a cold start, but, it's really nice now. It's really nice to have some candidates out here with me as well. We are all just part of a team. We're all just working together. I think our main goal for the party is just to have everybody come together and put the best candidate out there. So I think we all know with that goal in mind, we support each other, and we're just looking for the best candidate to put out there for the general election.
Earlier, Joseph, when he was introducing you, he made and I made a mental note because we're gonna have to use this somewhere else. But he had mentioned how at 23 you had passed the bar, and someone like me included, I can put myself in that same lot of, at 23 I was thinking about what bar to go to, not about passing a bar. All right, so that was hilarious.
Yeah.
We have to put that on a t-shirt or something because
I know.
I really think it goes to talk about how it's true. Youthfulness is one thing, but youthfulness doesn't have to mean lack of something
Absolutely.
else, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's experience or anything else, the fact that you were already in at 23 gaining experience in your field, that's not what most people expect.
Absolutely.
People think you're 35 and you've only been a lawyer since you're 30 or something. You're like, no, I was a lawyer at 23.
Yeah.
So we got to make sure everybody knows that.
I think so. I think for me, I am the youngest on the ballot, and like I said earlier, what I lack in age, I do not lack in experience. I've been working all my life. I've been a really hard worker. I got that work ethic from my mom. I was born and raised by a single mother. I saw her working hard, going to work all day long, school at night. So I just learned that work ethic from her, and I've just continued it on my own life. I graduated high school at 16, college at 20, law school at 23. So I've been working really hard to just kind of create a name for myself and to better my community. I've been a public servant for the past 7 years, so I'm ready to step up and accept the challenge.
Well, I'll tell you, and I think the folks would agree, you can't finish all these things like high school, college, law school, in that amount of time without being focused, being committed, and then ultimately, like you said, being hardworking. You have to put in the work to accomplish those things. I went to school too, but I didn't graduate from college by 23. I mean, maybe I finished my bachelor's at 23, but it's because I'm not as committed and I'm not as focused as you are. But at the same time, I don't want to be a judge. I'm not qualified, all right? You are. And so I'm glad you're letting everybody know, and we'll take more opportunity to get the message out.
Absolutely.
What other events, is there anything else that maybe you can let people know about that we can maybe save the date, prepare for?
I believe I'm having a Loteria event here in Robstown again next Sunday, February 6th. I'm still working on those details.
Okay.
I'm also working on a Get Out the Vote rally. So just kind of get everyone excited to get up and get out and vote. Early voting does start February 14th.
Okay.
So we'll be working on that. I'm assuming probably around February 10th, we want to have that Get Out the Vote rally.
So I would imagine the next 2 weeks and then the next 30 days, really. I mean, now is time for action.
We
right?
really got 30 days left. So right now
Okay.
we're just, at the final stretch. We're getting that energy to, just go through that finish line. That's what
Other
we're
than
doing.
your website, CassieForJudge.com,
Yes.
people can go there. There's certain links, certain functionality where you can donate or you can volunteer, get involved. Is that right?
Absolutely. On my website, CassieForJudge.com, you can go ahead and find out information about me, my campaign, volunteer, donate. We would be happy to have anybody on board. Our campaign has really had really strong volunteers, and we've really done a grassroots campaign. I'm very proud of that, and I'm proud of how far we've come.
Terrific. Well, we're happy to be along for the ride. We hope to do this again at some other event, and we want everyone to get involved. So again, Cassie Bonilla, I keep at Nueces County Judge Court 1. It's a mouthful. I should just look at there it is. Cassie Bonilla for Judge County Court at Law 1.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
This will
thank
be
you.
available. This will be out for everyone to see
Thank you.
shortly. And thanks again for having us. It
Thank
was a
you. I
wonderful-
appreciate you having me. And again, I appreciate your support. Cassie Bonilla for County Court at Law number 1.
Thank you.